Hello everybody, welcome back. My name's Mamiya and we're going to be picking up where we left off with some Astrea six-sided oracles. So, in the last episode, in case you didn't see it, we played with Astrea and we got all the way to Astrea, the final boss. Think of it as like the heart in Slay the Spire, if you've ever played that. It's like a boss at the end of the final act, and the build we went for, we managed to pick up a blessing that gave us baseline 50% dodge, and we picked up quite a few epic die that increased our dodge by 20, so we ended up having 100% dodge pretty much all the time, and then we buffed ourselves with some crit and just went to town. Unfortunately, that the blessing that gives you 50% dodge also sets your heart total to 1, and Astrea has an ability that when you deal so much damage to her, she triggers her overcorrupt, which is destroy 1 heart. So we only had 1 heart, and yeah, we got absolutely caned. I think we were like 1 action away from beating Astrea as well, but oh well, it was a great run regardless. But yeah, today I think we're gonna try Sothis out. I think we'll just try Anomaly level 3 and Astrea level 2 for now, so I'm not massively confident with this character, and applying Shadow Mantle to all targets is a little bit frightening. But yeah, let's jump right in. See what we get, if we get anything good. Do we go with a black hole telescope or a star telescope? That is the question. So, I think star telescopes are more likely to be like build around, whereas a lot of black hole telescopes, blessings should I say, they tend to be like draw an extra dice per turn and then have a negative effect on top of that. I think in terms of the pool of rewards that we could get, it's less likely for you to get something you could build around with a black hole blessing. So let's just go for a normal star blessing. At the start of each battle, gain infinity disorientated, purifying corrupt actions of any type on its die. Have their values randomized between 1 and 6 for X turns. Okay. Still haven't really found a build that works in. If you guys know or can think of anything where this wouldn't just straight up be trash, then please let me know in the comments down below and I'll do a video trying to make it work. Next one is Karmic Brooch. Every 4 times you deal purification to enemies, you receive 1 purification. And Bottled Aurora. At the end of draw phase, you can reroll all dice from your hand. So I do like Karmic Brooch on this character, but last run we did a Glass Daggers run, which Glass Dagger says deal 1 purification to an enemy 2 times or 3 times there. So I'd like to try something different. Obviously Glass Daggers is very, very good with Karmic Brooch, but let's just go for Bottled Aurora since it's just generally really, really powerful to be able to reroll on the first turn. Oh wait, no, sorry, it's every turn you can reroll. Alright. Player Serenity. 7 purification to an enemy. That's just straight up damage. That might be good. And then a Braiding Wave. Apply 1 affliction to all targets. Apply 2 serenity to all targets. So we have also done a build with a Braiding Wave. Affliction says creatures with affliction receive X corruption at the end of their turn, and serenity increases purification received by X. Let's just take a punch. What's this? Gain 2 fire breath while your soul heat is at least 10. You deal X additional purification. Let's... I think soul heat you get when... when you deal purification, if I remember rightly. Gain 3 Sands of Time for each soul heat. We could try a Sands of Time build. Whenever you play a non-hex die, you have X% chance of not discarding that die and re-rolling it. Then decrease Sands of Time by 5. Max 50%, min 5%. Sure. Let's try and get this Sands of Time. That'll mean that we can hopefully use the punch a lot more, which is quite high amount of purify. You know what? I will reroll. And yeah, we got way better with that. Oh, this guy's got thorns. Interesting. Okay. We're still gonna thorn ourselves. 3. Should we heal up here? They're gonna try and over-corrupt themselves. Any target for each soul heat. I mean... yeah, let's re-roll pretty much all of these. See if we can get something better. They got the same, and we got the same. Fantastic. Okay. Well, get donked on. Yeah, and we'll heal ourselves back up to full. And get a little bit of relief on. Now, relief is, at the end of its turn, it receives 3 purification, or purification equal to the relief number. Do I want to re-roll that? I don't think I do, you know. So we'll start with a big hit first, and then we can re-roll the crap dice. Yeah. They're gonna over-corrupt themselves, dealing 3 corruption to us. Okay. We're on even soul heat right now. If we heal ourselves... Right, we're going to take 2 here. We're going to over-corrupt. And they take 3 purification on the end of their turn from the relief. So we've only got 6 to deal now, which should be relatively easy. Do I want to re-roll any of these? I don't think so. Yeah, sure, we can get some relief. Then... should just be able to smack them and get the kill. Yeah. That was a relatively straightforward fight there. Fiery projection. Deal X purification to an enemy where X is half of your soul heat multiplied by the amount of affliction you have. So we're not applying affliction. So not really fussed about that. Minimum 7 soul heat, refresh your virtues. That is great. Dune surfing. Minimum soul heat 10. Draw 3 dice. Minimum soul heat 6. Draw 2 dice. And minimum soul heat 0. Add a paralyzed hex die into your hand, then reset your soul heat to 0. Well, I don't think we want to reset our soul heat. Let's take a refreshing mantra. What's Searing Ritual? Apply X relief to all enemies where X is the amount of chanting you have plus 1. Gain chanting. So we know what relief is. Chanting says increases chanting purification. If you deal purification not coming from a chanting or a virtue, lose all chanting. And spiritual burst requires soul heat. Minimum soul heat 10, deal 8 purification to all targets. Minimum soul heat 5, deal 4 purification to all targets. And minimum soul heat 0, deal 2 corruption to all targets. What do we have? Bohemian Howl. So we want more soul heat, but we don't want to spend it because we want to work in with the Bohemian Howl to get Sands of Time. Don't know whether or not getting chanting's worth it. That's the only thing. I don't want to decrease. I don't want to be spending soul heat. Oh, this is difficult. Chanting would basically mean that the punch we got is absolutely useless. All of the purify stuff is useless. Yeah, I'm gonna skip. That feels really painful, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go for some safe die. We got a bit of cleave there. Free purification to all enemies. Discard up to 2 dice from your hand. If you do, deal 3 purification to a random enemy X times, where X is the amount of dice discarded. And Sunny Flares is apply 1 relief to a random target 3 times. Relief also triggers what's it called? Soul Heat. It's whenever you deal purification and soul heat. So yeah, let's take a Sunny Flares. That's just straight up chanting. Not fussed about that. That's a heal. Heal and draw might be good. Deal X purification to an enemy where X is half your soul heat multiplied by the amount of affliction you have. Now let's take the draw with the self heal. At the moment we have 5% chance of not discarding dice. I don't think we can get 6 soul heat. 1, 2, 3, 4 is like the maximum we can get here. They've all rolled their best sides apart from this. So I guess we just go for it. Yeah, we got 4. Take the 3. Let's just reminder of what soul heat says. This is your soul heat counter, which some of your actions will use whenever you deal purification or relief. Your soul heat increases by 1. At the start of your turn, reset your soul heat to 0. No, I don't want to re-roll that purely for the glass daggers, and we've got another re-roll. Nice. Okay. So this is odd. So 3 there, 3 there. One more purification gives this guy 3 doom, so he'll do 5 damage. I think we might be okay with that, you know. Yeah. Enjoy. We've only got 12 to deal next turn. We need more reliable way of getting down to this virtue for more Sands of Time. Yeah, let's re-roll that. Sunny Flares, please. Thank you very much. And might as well re-roll this. Might as well re-roll that as well. And this. Okay, so pretty much all the same sides. 3 odd soul heat, another 3, and should be dead from this. Yeah. Okay, we're doing all right. Sand shaping. Even soul heat, deal 2 purification to any target. Odd soul heat, apply 2 light shield to any target and increase soul heat by 1. I like that. Spread essence, minimum soul heat 8. Choose any target that has relief. Apply the same amount of relief to that target has to all other targets. And reset soul heat to 0. Spiritual burst, minimum soul heat 10. We've seen this one before. And 8 purification to all targets and minimum soul heat 5 for purification to all targets. Then minimum soul heat 0 is deal 2 corruption to all targets, then decrease your soul heat by 3. Let's take some sand shaping. This is just straight up purify. Soul stigma. Whenever affliction is applied, a random enemy receives X purification Y times, where Y is the amount of targets that affliction was applied. Okay, well, we don't do that. Mass cleanse. Just for a little bit of AoE healing, sure. Then I think an event is the best way to go. Ooh. Okay, so hang on, I'll read this out first. Dice cage. You stumble upon a golden die in the ground. The die has several ornaments and a magical lock that seems easy to open. Suddenly the die starts jumping and shaking, and you hear a voice from inside the die. Hey, free me! I swear that I'll reward you. Then we can unlock the die. All your starter die are changed into random non-epic die and non-starter die. So that's the reliefs, the shields, the glass daggers. You know what? This might end up killing us, but I like a bit of chaos. Let's go. What did we get? We'll have a look in a sec. When you unlock it, the die opens and a glowing ethereal star steps out of it and walks towards you. You get goosebumps when it passes through you. The figure flies into the sky and screams, "I'm finally free!" You see there is something strange in your belongings. What did we get? Okay. So, did we get Void Mantra or did we already have Void Mantra? Oh shit. So we've got a lot of mantras here. We got an extra refreshing mantra. We got a Void Mantra. So we're going to need Soul Heat, a lot of it. We got Draw Balanced. Sands of Time, fantastic. Cleave ++, okay. Draw ++. Another Sunny Flares. and dune surfing. Okay. All in all, it was okay. I think it certainly made our deck a little bit riskier. Yeah, I'll keep this. Do that for the reroll. Sure. Oh, come on. Why, game? Why? I suppose we'll do this. Heal ourselves. And then sure, we can get affliction. Get a little bit of healing. It does mean that in a few turns he's going to be dooming. But I'm not entirely sure that's going to be relevant. Yeah. Cancel this and reroll all of them. Oh dear. Okay, this just targets enemies. So, oh, we got the draw as well. Fantastic. Okay. So, we can do the big hit. Heal and draw. Ooh, draw 2 balanced. Yes, please. Do we want to deal 3 corruption to ourselves? To get... Well, I definitely want to reroll some of these. The thing is... Do I waste the 4? I guess it's not really much of a waste, is it? We'll reroll these and... Sure. Why not? Ooh, we got draw. We'll gain 10 sands of time with that. Alright. Let's just draw 2. Hopefully get 6 shit. And we did. Love to see it. Alright, we can do Void Mantra now, or we can refresh our virtues. I think I might be in the mood for refreshing virtues. But first, let's gain a load of sand of time. Refresh virtues. Sands of time again. Yeah, we will. This is probably the best side die for this guy. So he's going to deal 2 corruption to us and 1 corruption to themselves. He's got affliction. So on the end of his turn, he should be on 4 out of 5 in the over corruption meter. Okay. Let's gain 37 sands of time. And... Let's see. That decreases soul heat by 1, which kind of makes me a bit apprehensive, to be honest. Oh, wow. We're getting a turn. A big old turn. Okay. I'm trying to get to 10. Oh! For 10 soul heat for draw 3 dice. Okay, sand shaping. We are on odd soul heat. Let's give ourselves 2 light shield. We'll deal 10 purification. Some of that was blocked. Okay. Do we just refresh our virtues again? I think so. Blood Dinora, okay. And it's over. Oh my god. Okay. Turn 2 win. Sands of Time popping off there. We got a lot of draw. Just a nice little bit of purify there. Purging Eruption. Deals 6 purification to an enemy X times, where X is the amount of affliction the enemy has. Then Soul Burn ++. Apply 2 relief to any target for each soul heat. Okay. I like that. Yes. Cleansing Conflagration. Deal 3 purification to all targets for each affliction they have. Increase your soul heat by 1 for each creature with affliction. So, what ways do we have of applying affliction? Sunny Flares applies affliction, and Soul Burn applies affliction. Nah. I'm gonna go for Sands of Time, I think. I could go for a Meditate, to be honest, but no. Go for the risky die. So it'll give us a 20% chance of not discarding the die and re-rolling it, and then Sands of Time is decreased by 5. This Royal Scarab. At the end of your turn, all enemies receive 2 purification for each affliction that sentinels have. Alright, well, we don't have any sentinels at the moment. The start of each battle, refresh your virtues. I do like that. Whenever you are a sentinel to deal corruption to an enemy, apply 1 light shield to you and all sentinels. So, I don't think affliction counts as us dealing corruption, because it's a debuff in itself, so I don't think this would trigger to give light shield. It is really good, however, but I think I'm going to refresh my virtues on turn 1 and get that sweet 10 Sands of Time. Ooh, is there anything that we want to destroy? Maybe Dune Surfing? It's a lot of draw. It is a lot of draw, but I think it's a lot harder to get your soul heat back up after reducing it to 0, to resetting it, sorry. And we do have a reasonable amount of draw. Yeah. I'm going to destroy it and then duplicate a different dice. Sorry, Dune Surfing. You were good. But what should we duplicate? That is the question here. So I'm thinking maybe either Sands of Time, so we can do the draw multiple times. We kind of need a little bit of reroll as well. Or this Sands of Time. I think it's better to probably do, yeah. We're gonna try out going all in on Sands of Time. And let's sacrifice a heart. Okay, every 4 times you deal purification to enemies, you receive 1 purification. That is nice. Whenever an enemy die is rerolled, that enemy receives 3 purification. We do that fairly often, and you can shuffle each reward choice once. I pretty much always take this because it's just it counts for both dice and blessings. And having twice the amount of options is never a bad thing. The only times it kind of sucks a little bit is if there's a blessing that you might like and then you re-roll and get something terrible. Alright, let's just draw. Oh my god. Well, we re-roll this, and then we'll re-roll that again. And we might as well try for a bigger sand shaping. Oof. Rough. Oh, 20 sands a time. I feel like we're getting very lucky here. Do we draw the balanced now? No, let's deal the 8 purify. Then we can deal 3 there. We'll be able to get up to 7 easy enough. Holy moly. Gain 8 sands of time. Okay, we can't really draw more. So we'll just punch for now. That deals 5. Light shield. We should probably light shield ourselves. Nice. 3, 6. One more soul heat. There we go. We got it. And we can refresh our virtues. On 39 sands of time now. Okay. Well, we need to re-roll all these corruption sides for sure. Oh, holy crap. This is insane. Okay. Thank you, sir. Reroll, reroll. And I like both of these options. Is there a worse side? Yeah, for this dude. Oh, straight up draw. Can we get the turn 1 kill here? We might be able to. I don't want to, you know, jinx it. We're on odd soul heat, so let's deal 3 there. Deal 10 there. Apply 20 relief. Dear Lord. Sure. So we don't actually have any more draw, which is a little bit disappointing. Also, we're on even soul heat, so this is always dealing corruption to us. Well, every time we play one of these, it's 10 damage, so it doesn't really matter. Here we go. Another 20 relief. Insane. Insane relief. Okay, refresh your virtues again. Oh, yo, we definitely need something that deals damage based on how much relief an enemy has. We got 65 relief there on an enemy. That's just a little bit nutty. Adapted Courier could be nice. Astral Calling. Choose a dice from your draw pool to draw and roll. If your draw pool is empty, dice from discard are shuffled back into your draw pool. That is rather nice. Next time the next die you play is returned to your draw pool instead of being discarded. Then just a bit light shield. Yeah, I'll take an adaptive courier. I know I could have shuffled there, but I think that this is good enough not to warrant a shuffle. Deal 2 purification to any target for each soul heat. So that's maximum of 20 damage. Deal 6 purification to all targets for each affliction they have. Increases your soul heat by 1 for each creature with affliction. Yeah, that could be decent. Choose a die from your discard to draw and roll. It's obviously very good for like Sands of Time. Maybe we Void Seek. Do we have more affliction now? Sunny Flares is 1. Soul Burn is 2. Not really. That does increase our soul heat though. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure here. 20 damage is fine, but I think Void Seek actually gets us more. Because if we can keep refreshing our virtues, then that's gonna wind up being more than 20 damage. Draw an additional die per turn. At the start of each battle, apply 1 thorns to a random enemy. Draw 1 additional die per turn. At the start of each battle, gain 2 stunned. No thank you. Draw 1 additional die per turn. At the start of each battle, apply 2 hidden to all enemies. That is the one. I tend not to mind hidden, because you can get round hidden just by re-rolling enemy dice. Well, we've got 500 money. Is there an epic shop that we can go to? Yes, there is. So I'll be heading for that, which means we could probably take an event here and then go and choose 2 dice. Oh, yes. Let's get another blessing. Every 8 balanced die you play, draw a safe or risky dice. We have 5 balance and 6 safe and 6 risky. So we'd have to cycle at least once just to get that. Whenever an enemy gets over corrupted, refresh your virtues, and every 3 turns apply 2 light shield to all targets. None of them really interest me, so I think I'm gonna shuffle, hope for something better. Every 12 risky dice you play, apply incorruptible to all enemies. Then here's the HUD again that gives infinity disorientated, and at the start of each battle apply 3 safeguard to all enemies. Yeah, I think I prefer that than the risky die because, oh, do you know what actually? Come to think of it. Oh, these are balanced die. If I'm doing Sands of Time, I don't have to go through my whole deck. The draw's risky. Sands of Time, Soul Burn, I mean, what's going to be more useful is the thing. You know what? Let's try the card. We'll try the card. See if we can trigger it. Chanting. Deal chanting to any target. Deal 1 purification and additional purification for each chanting you have. Gain 1 chanting, and if you deal purification not coming from chanting or a virtue, lose all chanting. Concentration is gain 1 concentration at the start of your turn, increase your soul heat by X. That's pretty good. apply incorruptible to any target. Is the thing with concentration is it too slow? Because it doesn't give you soul heat itself. You have to wait until the next turn. Let's try it out. Why not? Eclipse Blast. Even soul heat. Deal 4 corruption and increase your soul heat by 1. Odd soul heat. Deal 4 purification to any target. So this is guaranteed way to get your soul heat up. Let me just say, or see should I say. Eclipse Blast. Oh, it's just a die with that virtue on, right? Okay. They both increase your soul heat by 1 if you deal corruption with them. Then relief to any target, or restoring flames gives us affliction and some purification. Let's take the relief. We're going very balanced today. Yeah, I'll keep this. Seems decent enough. Oh no. Okay, give us some sands of time to start with. Oh, we've not got soul heat here. Let's just smack them with a giant cleave. And sure, we'll re-roll the first dude's dice. Hell yeah, sands of time. Choose a dice from your draw pool to draw and roll. 1 soul heat. Oh. So we can get 1, 2, 3 more soul heat. So we're not we're, for a total of 4 soul heat, should I say. Maybe we get a Sunny Flares then. Or do we try our luck on the draw? Get draw there. Or this Sunny Flares. Let's get that Sunny Flares. Oh yes, awesome. Oh, sick. Get relief. We're up to 7 now. Oh, we can apply 14 relief to any target. Well, we're on odd soul heat. You know what? I'm gonna give myself light shield, sure. Yeah. And we'll bonk this fella. And 3 purification there. And deal 10. 20 relief. I think we want to gain 30 sands of time first. And then go around hitting people. Next turn we should be able to kill them all, I think. Hopefully. They all have confuse actions. Interesting. How come he blocked 3 of that? Did he have the mist? I can't remember what it's called. You know what? Yeah, let's re-roll this. Yikes. Yikes amundo. Area corrupt. is probably good for getting the rerolls. Then do we just want draw? You know what? I like a sunny flare. Oh, yeah, that is not what we wanted to see. So let's not see it. Sorry, Dice Drive. You were good fun. But sometimes fun just don't cut it. Get flared. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, bugger. Okay. Sands of Time, Sunny Flares, yeah. Oh, that was the relief. Damn. I don't think it's possible for us to get to 8 here. 5 odd. Oh, that won't give us soul heat. We can deal 4 purification here. And risk it on dealing 5 damage to us. Yeah, it did. Okay. You swine. Awesome. Awesome indeed. Back up to full. And sure, we'll get some affliction. Not that it matters. Alright, well, they survived another turn. Oh, we have to do this. Okay. I guess you can get overcorrupted, sure. Yeah, and there's no point in me re-rolling that. Ooh. If this guy's gonna overcorrupt himself. No, he's gonna kill us. Oh. That is so friggin' annoying. I'm not sure what we could have done differently there to not get corrupted. Because the guy was going to die on his turn anyway. And we were on full health. Yeah. Sometimes it's just like that. Okay. Well, they're going to deal 1. So if we deal 4, yeah, let's just overcorrupt the enemy. Oh, we got draw though. The draw is nice, and a bit of healing. Not that we needed it. Okay, that's a buff for now. Unfortunately, we won soul heat away from being able to refresh our virtues, but that's the way it goes sometimes. Oh, look at that draw. Oh, holy moly. Six Sands of Time, though. We can get higher than that. Easily. Let's seek some void. Oh, it's dead anyway. Bye-bye. Well, apart from losing 1 life, that fight went alright. Should be able to pick up some decent stuff from the epic shop anyway. 1 purification to any target and 2 light shield to all enemies. So that would have helped us a lot. Precision mantra, minimum soul heat 6. Choose a die from any target, then rotate that die to a chosen face. I am very tempted by that. Minimum soul heat 10, apply 4 light shield. Minimum soul heat 5, apply 1 light shield. And then apply 3 reinforced to all targets and decrease your soul heat by 3. I think I want the precision mantra, as we got a lot of draw that we can get out. Right, chanting, we've seen this, and it's not really a chanting build. We don't really apply much affliction, so purging eruption deals 6 purification to an enemy X times, where X is the amount of affliction that enemy has. It's really strong, but yeah, we do apply a little bit of affliction, but not because we want to. It's just if we roll poorly, and everyone can get a serenity here. That is rather interesting, but no, I think I'm gonna reshuffle. Solar Lullaby, trigger relief on all creatures, then decrease their relief by 1. I like this a lot. Sonata of Healing, apply 2 relief to all targets. And then Glass Daggers, which is just 1 purification 6 times. Notably, this would give us 6 soul heat, which is kind of huge. But no, let's go for the Solar Lullaby. We can't go to the Broken Shop. Well, we were going to the Epic Shop anyway, so I guess it was okay to lose a life. That's what I'll keep telling myself anyway. Feel like I might just go for the Sunny Flare. Where was the Sunny Flare? Yeah, that's a bigger Sunny Flare. That does have one side withdraw. But no, I'm going to go for the big Sunny Flare. And then we need to get balanced to go to the Epic Shop. All the way to the right. Apply 2 light shield to any target. If played, this die is returned to your draw pool instead of being discarded. Pretty nice. Gain X Sands of Time, where X is the amount of chanting you have plus 1. And gain 2 chanting. I do want to do a chanting build at some point. Then Eclipse Blast. 6 corruption and 6 purification. No, we're shuffling. Soul Stigma. That is affliction. Not fussed about affliction. Whenever affliction is applied to a random enemy, whenever affliction is applied, a random enemy receives X purification Y times, where Y is the amount of targets that affliction was applied. The start of your turn, decrease soul stigma by half. You know, it feels too much like I'm back in school when you start bringing out Ys. I'm okay with X's, but Ys is too much like learning friggin' maths at school. Distortion Hieroglyph. Gain 1 Distortion Hieroglyph. Next X actions with minimum soul heat will consider that your soul heat is on 10. Yes, please. What's Inner Warmth? Your soul heat doesn't reset to 0 for X turns. That's also insane. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Let's see what the Epic Shop's got for us. I didn't even need to look at the other die. That's how good they were. Restoring Flame. Big Purify, and then Player Affliction. An affliction reads, creatures with affliction receive X corruption. I nearly said purification. Corruption and purification combined into one there. Yeah, at the end of their turn, glass daggers. That is kind of huge just to get a lot of soul heat quickly. What are the star blessings? Every 8 starter die you play deals 6 purification to all targets. We no longer have any starter die. And then every 4 times you deal purification to enemies, you receive 1 purification. I think I'm going to take the glass daggers and be on my way. We'll be happy with what we got there. Slightly nervous about being on 1 life though, I will admit. I'll keep that hand. And then gain the Sands of Time. Re-rolling these 3. Okay. That happened. Oh dear. So we deal 10 and 1 to ourselves. We try to get soul burn. All these. Okay. Astral calling at least. What are we on? We're on 4 soul burn right now, and we can get to 7. So we can refresh our virtues, but not really for much of a point. So what would be the best thing to do? Draw plus is a bit risky if it's the final thing in your hand. Maybe we want to set up next turn with... Where's the new dice that we got? Inner Warmth? Yeah, I'm gonna go for an Inner Warmth. Come on, bugger. Well, you know, it is what it is. We'll take out one of these fellas. Do I go for the heal? Wait. Oh, yeah, I can't get that anyway, so there's no point, actually. Yeah. We'll corrupt everything. Then we can take this dude out. And... ooh, he's incorruptible. Sweet. And he's got 14 relief as well. Hopefully he's not dealing 5 damage. No. Oh, he's nefarious. Yeah, this guy nefariously pulses. So, Nefarious Pulse, when you have it, all targets receive 1 corruption at the start of your turn. It's kind of nasty, to be fair. Sands of Time into Sands of Time. Yeah, sweet. He's got 13 relief. I could get more relief. Do we bother? The only problem with that is I don't think we can get much in terms of soul heat, sorry. I don't think we can get much soul heat to trigger it. Maybe try and get an Inner Warmth. We do have precision, but we need 5 minimum soul heat for that. So I think we need to get Sunny Flares out again. Okay. Not what I wanted to see. Okay, sunny flares, sweet. Relief on us. Now, do we just go for the Sands of Time? Or do we try and make it so we can guarantee to get inner warmth so our soul heat isn't removed next turn? Yeah, I think we do that. Heal ourselves. Deal purification. Then just try re-roll this. Oh no. Inner warmth, thank you very much. Oh my god, okay, we're getting it twice. Sick. Then Nefarious Pulse is going to deal 2 damage to us. Okay. Which is A-okay. We do need Light Shield in this deck. That's one thing that I always like to have at least a little bit of. Just, it helps you in terms of protection. Just in case, like in the last fight, a guy dealt 1 damage and then over-corrupted to deal 6, taking off a heart. If we had Light Shield there, that wouldn't have happened. Oh, 3 AoE, how dare you. Oh my god, what is this shit? What is this shit? This will gain a concentration there, I suppose. I have to heal back up, unfortunately. Then we can re-roll. We got the draw. Okay, I can't complain at that. Can never complain at draw. We on even. Okay. Re-roll this. And you know what? Yeah. I'll just always re-roll the enemy's die. Next X actions. Does that transfer between turns? Should we find out? I think we probably should here. So... Ooh. We gotta deal corruption. Okay. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to deal corruption to this guy, which will over-corrupt him. Let's see if it stays between turns, because it does say the next so many actions, so you'd have thought. I think we pretty much need to kill this guy on this turn, otherwise he's going to pop off. Now this is a good hand. Because we don't have any Light Shield, and I'll say it again, Light Shield, it's the way to be. I'm completely fine with Nefarious Pulse on us. Sure. Let's get something from discard. Let's get Soulburn. Ooh. Not good. So, we'll Sunny Flare it. Then refresh our virtues. And get a big reroll in, hopefully. Yeah, you know what? I said I was fine with that, and I will stand by my convictions. Let's go again. What do we want? We basically need like draw and rerolls, so I'll get refreshing mantra. No. Odd this time. Okay, that's great. Oh, bitch. Why would you do that? Damn. Okay. I think we're okay here. We take 4. And then we take 1. Oh, he dies anyway. Okay. Good fight, good fight. That's just straight up relief, which is fine. Wicked chanting. Deal chanting to any target and gain 1 additional chanting for each affliction that target has. Okay. Then defensive light, light shield, and purify. I am kind of tempted by this defensive light, because I did say we need light shield, so I will take it. Then more chanting and blazing chanting, that is draw a die and deal chanting to any target and apply affliction to the same target. Then you got distorted hieroglyph, your next X actions with minimum soul heat will consider that your soul heat is 10. Sure. Increases purification dealt by safe die and starter die by 1. So we have 7 safe die. We're mainly balanced, surprisingly. But I don't think that's going to do anything. Whenever you receive purification from relief, a random enemy receives 1 purification for each purification that exceeded your corruption meter. Okay, that sounds good. Whenever an enemy gets over corrupted, refresh your virtues. I think I'll take the Slate of Plenty, because we've got random applications of, like, Sunny Flares applies relief randomly, so there will be times when we apply it to ourselves when we don't need to. Let's go to this event. Ooh, it's a fight. Disorientated. Oh, he's got the hood. This must be the originator of the friggin' the relic that gives disorientated to everything. I'll keep this. And then we'll re-roll these 2. Oh, 3 should I say. We got the draw, and you'll love to see it. Nice, nice. Okay, we might as well do concentration then. And Sands of Time. We don't really want to reroll anything else, do we? Oh, this guy's got a big old hit coming our way. Okay. Yeah. We need the reroll. Okay, reroll that, reroll that. I suppose we could try and re-roll into something smaller, like the 5. Nope. I guess that's not happening. The bot doesn't count as well in terms of getting soul heat. Oh dear. So he's gonna be disorientated. Should I heal myself there? Is that definitely going to be 3 corruption? we get disorientated as well. You know what? I won't. I'm gonna believe in the heart of the cards. Or the dice in this case. Yeah? I don't think you can get much better than that, really. I suppose. Yeah. We'll do the dice bot first. Then maybe refreshing mantra. Soul burn. Inner warmth is also incredibly good. What to get? Well, do we have a reroll? We have a reroll, so we probably want something that we can reroll. In that case, do we go for the draw? How many balanced die do we have left? 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's no point in counting more than that. Okay. So I'm gonna reroll you lovelies. Oh, we got the draw. We frigging got the draw. You absolutely love to see it. Okay. Draw some balanced. We are completely balanced. We should be able to get up to 8, no problem here. Oh, we're up to 10. We'll go. We refresh our virtues and re-roll all the terrible dice. We got the draw. Always love to see that. I guess. Oh, I should have done this first. Didn't think that was silly of me. I missed out on 10 damage. Hurt yourself and let's get re-rolling. For sure. Okay. Inner warmth, fantastic. We're gonna get dealt 2 damage here and we need to... So, we need to deal 3 corruption to something. So, if we do 1 to ourselves, that brings us down to that. And 1, 2, 3, and 2. Okay. So, I think we need to relief ourselves by this. Okay. Sure. We'll be over-corrupting the enemy if we hit him there. I think we get rid of the dice drive. Sorry, dude. Oh. Well, if I knew we were going to roll into the 6 purified cleave, maybe I wouldn't have taken out the little guy, but it is what it is. He served his purpose. And we'll cancel that. Okay. Re-rolling all of these chumps. Beautiful. What can we get out? So I can get any die face here. Should I just go for the draw? Draw 2 balanced die. Or should I is it better to refresh virtues here? I think it might be better to just refresh virtues. Yeah. Oof. Rough. Okay. It doesn't matter what side we pick, as long as we get our virtues back. Then we can re-roll these. Oh, bugger, I missed out on the 10 damage again. Oh, I need to stop that. Gotta hit the enemy. Okay, you're dealing 4. It's slightly worrying. You roll him then. Ouch. Exactly the same. Apply 20 relief. Should we do that to ourselves? Oh, he's going to deal 6 damage to us if we over-corrupt here. Oh, we blocked it. Oh, he's incorruptible. Didn't even see that. I need to keep a tabs on this. Man, that was great. Maybe I could have done that earlier as well, rather than destroying the dice drive. Forge Purify would be nice. Put it on Mass Cleanse or Cleaves. Even on the defensive light, to be honest. I don't know. 2 affliction to any target. Nah. I think I'm just gonna shuffle here. Another... So, what is the defensive light that we have? Is it exactly the same? It is 4, 5, 3, 4. I mean, maybe, but I think Copycat's probably the best bet. Defensive light is good, but Copycat can be anything. Solar Lullaby, perhaps. Siphon Hourglass say gain 2 sands of time for each creature with relief or affliction. If the creature has both, gain 7 sands of time. Okay. Then there's draw ++. I do love a good draw. Oh, it's hard to take it over Solar Lullaby. Yeah, we take the draw ++. I need that sweet, sweet draw. Yeah, then what does this guy upgrade into? He gets a Void Seek, 2 Astral Rebounds, and Astral Calling. That might actually be better. Yeah, I think that's better than getting another die. Plus, the boss always gives you a Sentinel that is 1 level higher than your current Sentinel. I'm going to upgrade him to level 3. So we should get an option to have a level 4 Sentinel if we beat this boss. And then, yeah, let's pick some balanced die. Forge Chanting, no thank you. Siphon Hourglass, we just read that out. Gain 2 sands of time for each creature with relief or affliction, and if they have both, you gain 7 sands of time. Then just some straight up relief. Nah. This is even soul heat, deals 6 corruption to any target and increase your soul heat by 1. Odd soul heat deals 6 purification to any target. Then soul stigma is whenever affliction is applied, a random enemy receives... Oh, it's the X and Y. It's the maths one. No, thank you. Reduction. Decrease 1 die from any target with any type of corrupt action to value 1 until the end of enemy's turn. That's a nice bit of defense. I think I'll take that. Another refreshing mantra. Oh, you know I'm a big fan of that. Even soul heat, yeah. We need 3 refreshing mantras. That does give us a hell of a lot more rerolls. Relief to any target for each soul heat is a huge amount of relief. But I think refreshing mantra is just better. And we'll err on the side of caution here and recover a heart. We're going against the corrupted assembler. And he, at the end of enemy's turn, fabricate 2 corrupted sentinels. So they'll pop up from these vats here. And he has agony. So every turn he'll get doom and then hidden. Oh man. I'll keep this, yeah. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Yeah. We'll get the draw back into our draw pile. Minimum soul heat. It acts as if it was on 10. Okay. That's very good. Oh, we really don't need another one of those. Beautiful. Choose a die from your discard to roll. Oh, how dare you. Suppose we do the one AoE here to get the reroll. Oh, nice. Very nice. And yeah, the boss you can get rerolled for sure. Oh, look at all these 1 damages coming in. Well, this really doesn't matter. Oh, we don't have a discard. I screwed myself there. I guess. Yeah, I did. Sure. You stay at 1. Enjoy your corruption, mate. Let's see, what can I get back? Let's try for the cleave. No. We didn't get it. But we are... Oh, I missed out on the virtue. I'm playing too quick, that's what it is. All this. We'll immediately play Sunny Flares, and I would like to get it back, please. Thank you very much. Oh yes, getting 4, fantastic. Means we can refresh our virtues. Sansa time, please. Sure. 8 in the middle. Then we might as well... Oh, we got stunning aura. Well, that's fine. You know, it is what it is. We're gonna have to deal with corruption. You know what? Bugger it. At least they're not doing anything right now. We just don't have much AoE is the only problem. Gain your doom. We're all doomed anyway. Oh man. Well, this turn is gonna suck ass. We need the draw. If we don't... No, we're stunned as well. Oh no. So he's gonna do 2 AoE. Gotta hit ourselves. Heal. And odd soul heat. We're on odd soul heat. 2 in AoE. I think we got to take out one of these guys. Oh, we didn't even manage to do that. Oh, okay. I forgot we have the distortion hieroglyph. Yeah, I don't want to deal 3 corruption. No way, no how. So if I deal 3, I'll take this guy to 4, and then the 2 AoE will over-corrupt him. So we'll get hit for an extra. Okay. Oh, we got it again. That's insane. Okay, you're gone. You're odd now. And again. It never ends. Odd. And again. Oh my god. This is amazing. I do love it. Okay. Can't get higher than 50. Beautiful. I'm not doing the corruption, the Eclipse Blast Virtue because it's corruption, because we're on 10. I'm gonna have to fire it somewhere, and you know there's only one target that it's gonna go to. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm looking at you. Oh. We might just be able to... No, I shouldn't have said anything. Literally, as soon as I said, we might just be able to... we didn't get it. Okay. Bye-bye, pal. And then I'll happily take the 2. Get more doom. Some 4 doom. 27 purification we need to deal this turn. Surely we can get it. Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll the hand. I think that was ostensibly worse. Oh, we stunned as well. God. This is terrifying. Look at that. Stunning aura. You absolute arse. Okay. We got some affliction. And we can't get to 7, I don't think. Or 6. Can get to 3. So, no matter what happens here, we're going to lose a life. Draw. Come on, get us out of a sticky situation, please. Heal. No. We can't reroll. Damn. We're literally 1 off. Can't play any of these. Fine. Go on. Deal that damage. Good job, we got that extra heart. We got 23 damage now. And this guy's friggin' boosted. They still do stunning aura. Well, that is a nasty hand. Stinky, stinky. Still can't do that. Okay. Yeah, we just have to go all in and try our hardest. I think that just guaranteed us the kill though. Because now our virtue will deal 10. Let's do sunny flares while we're at it. Okay. 10. Yep. Everybody dies. Amazing. Precision's good. Oh, these are level 2. Hang on a minute. I must have been wrong then. I could have sworn that you get one that's either the same or higher level a sentinel, should I say, than you already have. But evidently not. I guess we'll go for an autonomous beat. Oh, you know what? No, I'm going to shuffle. Dice drive. That's draw. Unknown devices. It becomes a random die every time it's drawn. It can be any die that is available to you as a reward, with a 25% chance of becoming an epic die. Then charge pylon is copycat, which lets you choose a die from your hand to copy and roll. It's good, but it's not draw. We got 2 dicey boys. Hourglass Mastery. Gain 1 Hourglass Mastery. The next X dice you play will have a 100% chance of triggering Sands of Time without decreasing it. Ooh, I do like that. Deal 2 Purification to a random enemy X times, where X is your soul heat. This just sucks. Why would I want to do that? I mean, yeah, that's 20 damage and that's 30 damage. No, I like Hourglass Mastery. Rather than a big Purify. Ooh, I've not seen this before. Goddess Cartouche. When relief is applied to a sentinel, apply 1 relief to all enemies. At the start of each battle, apply 1 torment to all sentinels. Okay, that is interesting. Then draw 1 additional die per turn. At the start of each battle, apply 1 boost to a random enemy. And increase purification received by enemies by 1. You deal 1 less purification to you and your sentinels. I kind of like the goddess cartouche. Then I can just, if I have any targeted relief, I can put it on my sentinels and all of the enemies will get relief. It's a way to be more, what's the word? Have more AoE, and also it sort of multiplies your damage. Do we go straight for a broken shrine? Ooh. Yes. Whenever you or a sentinel deal corruption to an enemy, that enemy receives 5 purification. And that is the same. Whenever you deal you or a sentinel deal corruption to an enemy, apply 1 light shield. We don't ever really. Every 3 turns, apply 2 light shields to all targets. So I think this will actually really help us, because it ends up being around turn 3 where we take damage and lose a life. So if we have light shield, that at least gives us a little bit more of a what's the word? Sort of safety backup. Yeah, I'll keep this. Sands a time me. Sands a time me. Sands a time me. We're on 1. Odd soul heat. Okay, hitting this guy more is going to get us down. He's got 2 thorns and hatch in 3 turns. He gets serenity every time it's hit. Oosh. I would like a refreshing mantra, please. Yes, thank you. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it though, that's the only thing. I guess we can gain a concentration. Heal ourselves here, that's corruption to enemies. That gets us up to 2 purification. You know what? Yeah, sure, let's get light shield. We'll actually corrupt. Damn, not what I wanted to do. Why didn't Thorns trigger that? Oh, it did, we had light shield. Well, that wasn't a very good first turn. 4 damage. I think we're gonna get the big beefy butterfly. Yeah, I might as well re-roll that. It's pretty trash. Yeah, go on, have some relief, mate. You know you want to. Yeah. We got the draw. Sick. Oh, yes. And sunny flares. odd soul heat. Okay, we're living on the edge here, guys. We are well and truly living on the edge. Okay. I would like trigger all relief. I've got 8. We need more relief. Maybe just... Is Sunny Flares better than just getting normal relief? Or do we want to refresh our virtues again? No, we'll get Sunny Relief because it doesn't count as purification. And you know what? No, I don't want to heal yet. Let's go. Go for Sunny Flares again. Nice. Oh my god, how many times can we get this? Jeez. Are we up to the point where we can trigger all relief yet? And decrease it by 1? Nah. We want more relief. Oh, this is beautiful. Play it again. We do actually... Oh. Should I go for a cleave? We do actually want a heal at some point. Oh, there we go. Sure, have an affliction. So, my reasoning behind that is if we heal here, then we can purify that and refresh our virtues. Oh no. No, 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 no. Not like this. Reroll. We don't want to reroll that. Definitely not. Oh. Okay. Yes, fully heal. Refresh our virtue. And get a bit of Sand of Time. And smack him again, maybe, yeah. For 12. We do have to deal 3 corruption now. Oh, sorry, Dice Drive. I forgot about the torment. That is my fault. Now, I don't know if this guy will cleanse when he transforms. Does it say? Will hatch at the end of enemy's turn. At the end of enemy's turn, lose all serenity. Yeah, I don't think he will. Also, I'm keeping this hand. And I can re-roll these 3. Somehow I don't think we're going to be dealing 172 damage this turn. Okay. Got the reef. Okay. We have refreshed virtues as well. might as well do that. And re-roll. Although I'm not entirely sure what side I'll be able... I suppose we can do that. We are on odd. We're on even at the moment. So I'll make sure we get up to odd. Oh. You're gonna have to corrupt this guy. Oh no. Oh no, the dice drive should be able to handle this, I think. Yeah. Sweet. Then heal yourself. Reliefs go off, and this guy transforms. And doesn't cleanse the relief. Amazing. Although, wow. He's a scary bugger. Have you got 2 dice? No. Surprising. I thought you'd have 2 dice. Okay. Oh man. This certainly is rather rough. Have to play the Hourglass Mastery. And Void Seek. Can we get some Light Shield? Anything that has Light Shield. Anything at all. No. Shit, shit, shit. In that case, we need to get draw. Draw 2 or draw balanced. So where's the light shield? Is the light shield in my hand? The light shield is in my hand. We can get light shield. Okay. So we don't need to worry about that. Which means we want to go hard into damage. What's the best way to get damage here? Probably Solar Lullaby. It's either Solar Lullaby or Refreshing Mantra. I think it might be Solar Lullaby. Yeah. Minimum soul heat 8. Gross. Okay. Oh, balls. The thorns. The friggin' thorns. Thorns just gonna kill us. Does that have to be an enemy? Yeah, that has to be an enemy. And we can't get the... Oh no. Next thing we play is guaranteed to be Sands of Timed. But that's not gonna matter. I think we just die here, guys. It's not looking good. Can always get the light shield back. Oh. Okay. That is something. Is it enough? I don't know, but we're gonna go for it. Do I need to re-roll into a lower class dagger? So he's going to deal 10. Which will bring us down to the 3, 6. Yeah. Okay, let's go for it. Oh no. Heal yourself, please. Thank you. Choose a die from any target, then rotate that die to the chosen face. Is it... Should we go for the draw? We're on odd at the moment, so we're dealing purification. Can we get up to 9? I think we can. If we do this. And then... eight at the moment, actually. So if I do... Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. Decrease relief by 1. That didn't give us more soul heat. That decreases soul heat by 1. Okay. 6 and 10. Fuck. Get it down to 5. Okay, 5 again. Yeah, I think we're safe for one more round here, because what I can get is defensive light, and then because I've got 7 soul heat. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. There's no way for us to... Well... I doomed us. Is there any way around this for me? I thought I had a reroll. No way of getting another soul heat. The only thing I can do is re-roll all these. That's a 6. No, that's a 9. No. We get 8 damage dealt to us. So... I'm sorry guys, I tried. Oh, wait. We have an extra heart. Okay, never mind. It's not all doom and gloom. I thought we were on 1 heart. It does mean that we won't be able to get another blessing, but blessing schmessing. Minimum soul heat 10 action there. Okay, we will reroll. getting in a warmth. Beautiful. The only thing is we need damage. That's odd. So we can get a reroll to try and get this soul burn. We don't really have much in the way of damage at all. The mass cleanses. I really want that reroll. So let's try and get the reroll. Yeah, that's the worst side for them. Scarily. No. Thought we'd have got another reroll there, but we didn't. Okay, this gives us a reroll. For these two. No draw. Oh, literally, we're once again about one turn. Pretty much. Sure, give me affliction. And we're dead. Actually, it dies on the end of its turn. Fuck. That was a fun run. We did some wild stuff. Let's see what the unlocks are. At the start of each battle, gain 10 concentration. From now on, you only have 1 heart. So you permanently have 10 soul heat. Oh, that is definitely risky. I like that. Next time with Sophis, I think if we see this, we'll take it. Pyramidal anomaly. Whenever an enemy gets over-corrupted, that enemy receives 2 purification X times, where X is half of your soul heat. If you have flammable chakram, this purification triggers it. Whenever you deal purification, apply X relief to that target. At the start of your turn, decrease flammable chakram by half. Interesting. Oh, what the fuck? Your soul heat has no limit. Okay, yeah, that sounds sick. I like how we got all of the soul heat upgrades just after I've done a soul heat run. That seems to happen a lot in this game. I don't know whether there's set upgrades at levels or it's dependent on the run that you do. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, guys. If you like what you see, then please don't hesitate to do the usual, like, comment, subscribe. If there's any particular character or build that you would like to see, then let me know in the comments down below, and I can try and force a particular build. But yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Ta-ta for now.